Hey, I'm David. 6 months into production, we had 14 ML models live. None had automated retraining. 3 were still using hard-coded paths from a laptop. When compliance started flagging 40% false positives, we spent 11 days tracking it back to an undocumented schema change. This is where enterprise AI actually breaks. And it's not about model accuracy. It's about what happens after you ship. Here's what I learned. Most teams treat deployment as winning. Ship the model, celebrate, move on. But production is where the real work starts. You've got data drift, upstream dependencies breaking, regulatory audits asking questions. McKinsey found that 68% of production failures aren't about model accuracy during training. They're about monitoring gaps nobody planned for. That's the gap killing enterprise AI projects. Silent degradation is the killer. Your model works fine on day 1. Day 30? Still fine. Day 60? Nobody's watching. By day 90, outputs are garbage and you don't know why. We saw this happen. The compliance model drifted so gradually that business users were making decisions on bad data for weeks. Nobody caught it because monitoring was a post-launch enhancement. It should have been architected from the start. Governance becomes theater when teams aren't aligned. Compliance asks for lineage and explainability. Engineering builds documentation that sits in Confluence. Never read again. We had 14 models running. 14 different ways of handling data. One upstream schema change took us 11 days to find because nobody had documented the dependency chain. That's not a technical problem. That's a communication problem. And it costs you time you don't have. You need automated retraining pipelines before your model goes live. You need dependency tracking so a schema change doesn't become an 11-day investigation. You need monitoring that catches drift in hours, not weeks. These are nice-to-have features. They're the difference between a model that creates value and a model that destroys credibility. Build the MLOP's infrastructure first, deploy second. This gap between proof and production is killing enterprise AI. The full story and how to fix it is in the article. Link in the description.